Hey there, neighbor. You doing all right? Mind if I come in? I think we both had our balcony doors open. I've been hearing you getting more and more frustrated with that laptop of yours for the past 20 minutes. I thought I'd climb over and see what the trouble was. Don't worry about it. I know I've disturbed your peace with my guitar or my games in the past. What we share isn't exactly the thickest. I just wanted to make sure you were okay. You normally don't slam things around or abuse your keyboard when you're upset. Ah, the printer. Truly the most evil of all devices. I'm convinced they have to be from the Discworld, invented by bloody stupid Johnson for something completely unrelated like clothes pressing and then banished to another dimension by the unseen university. Exactly. Powered by imps and all. What was it you were needing to print anyway? Financial documents. Right. Smart to keep a physical copy around. And you were having trouble with your ink connecting to your printer? I'm sorry. I don't want to overstep. This is in my area, I guess you'd say. Or it became my area, a bit unwillingly. When you're a software engineer, people tend to come to you for every IT problem under the sun. No, not quite what I do at work, but I can definitely try to help. Do you mind if I. Oh, wow. Okay, just shove it into my hands then. Let me see what's going on. Damn, this machine is running slow. Uh, how long have you had it? Actually, never mind. Don't answer that. The way they build laptops these days, they'd hardly expect you to keep it longer than 2 years. If it's anything older than that, you've kept it in great shape. Still, I can see why you were getting frustrated. Oh, actually, I have this program I built for work. It kind of runs through and gets rid of bloat on the machine, cleans out old caches, that kind of thing. I call it my digital lance. It might not help much, but it would be better than whatever you've got going on here. Yeah, I just happened to have it on a thumb drive from work today. Don't worry, I won't be in any trouble. I wrote the program myself, after all. I'm just gonna plug it in here. And there. You see that pop up? It's going to run through things, maybe take a minute or two. Hmm? I had my door open for the same reason as you, I expect. It's a nice night out. The crickets sound relaxing. Wanted to air out my bedroom, that kind of thing. I've got this chair right inside the door, so I can still sit in the AC but listen to the outside noises. It's great in the summer when even the rain doesn't quite break the heat. And now you get along just fine, wearing those little shorts that almost disappear under your t-shirt. I remember you came over to my door like that once, almost gave me a heart attack. Well, thank you. I'm glad you trust me enough to raise my blood pressure like that. Sure, I'm kidding. Oh, my program's done. Let me just have a look at that, see how it did. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. I can actually see your mouse moving across the screen instead of watching it jump 5 frames at a time. Okay. Now let's see if I can get into your printer. Oh, yikes. Let me cancel that queue. Unless you want these documents to print 11 times? No. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, there you go. Whoa! Let me just set this down so I can hug you back. No, hey! Don't be embarrassed. I've told you 1,000 times I like a good hug. Come here. And you don't have to thank me. I'm just happy I could be here to help. You don't seem to get a lot of it. I just mean, I don't really see you bring people over here, you know? No partners, no friends or coworkers. You've got that friend Morgan, but they never come over, and you mentioned you have family close by, but I don't even think I hear you talking to them on the phone. And I would with Walt's this then. Your family aren't much for voice or video calls? But they know that you are, right? Well, I guess I didn't know that exactly. You always seem to enjoy our conversations, and you like to save up news to tell me face to face. Even though I gave you my number the week you moved in, you like being around people. And your family and friends don't seem to care about that. Last month, when you got sick. All right, I get it. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Just know that you're not alone here, all right? I promise. I'm right next door if you ever need anything. I am serious. All you need to do is shout and I'll come running. Whatever it is you need. Shit. I'd better climb back over to mine before that rain starts. I don't have my key on me to get in my front door. Are you all good here? Great. Give me one more hug for luck. Don't want to fall to my death. You know I'll be fine. I'll see you later, neighbor. Alright, that was the bed creaking. Down for the night, right on time. Now I can finally get to work. Let's see what we can find. You have been way too smart about your cybersecurity, honey. I can't believe it's taken me this long to get the access I needed. I got into your work system before I was able to get in here. Felt like I was crawling out of my skin, unable to see what you were up to. But now, thanks to my handy little Lance program, I'm going to be happy just this once that you are such a trusting neighbor. Finally got me over that last hurdle and into your machine. Phishing links may not be your weak point, but face-to-face social engineering definitely is. Maybe that's something we can work on together, yeah? Where should I start? When you have access to everything, you really feel spoiled for choice, don't you? Maybe we could look at Spotify, get some music playing in the background. Oh, a lot of Young the Giant here. Wow. And 21 Pilots, some Beatles, some Weezer, a bit of Billy Joel and Elvis, a little Pink Floyd too. Is this why you said your taste in music was eclectic, neighbor? What's this playlist called? Residence. Songs that strike a chord. Cute. Let's have a look. Talk Too Much by Coin. Love It If We Made It by the 1975. Such a nihilistic song for you, neighbor. What else is on here? Roasting by Mother. Someone New by Banners. Off She Goes by Bad Sons. Oh yeah, I saw a lot of Bad Sons in those likes too, didn't I? Please, please, please let me get what I want by the Smiths. I think I know that one. Haven't had a dream in a long time. Why don't we have a look at your browser history now? I'm sure there are plenty of little goodies in there just waiting to be discovered. Most recent sites visited were Tumblr, YouTube, and Reddit. Looks like Reddit has the least hits. And it's because you barely post there. Of course. And no dirty little secrets in your followed subreddits either. How am I supposed to know what you need if you won't tell me, honey? Making me scour all the corners of the internet to figure out what's going on in that head of yours. Okay, Tumblr. Let's have a look at Tumblr. Oh, that's a cute URL you chose. Looks like most of your posts here are just memes. I think you sent me a screenshot of that one the other day. Some GIFs here. Looks like Cinderella and the Little Mermaid and... Oh! Daredevil! And the Punisher. Seems like you like those shows quite a bit. There's a few posts here in a row. Foggy was clearly a favorite character for you, as well as Tex and Russo. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't recognize this movie. The caption is a quote. Life seems nothing more than a quick succession of busy nothings. Oh, what is that? Austin? Ding, ding, ding. From Mansfield Park by Jane Austen. Is that a favorite of yours, honey? I'll have to give it a read if it comes so highly recommended. Unlike that low-life co-worker of yours. The look on your face when I told you that he still hadn't even looked at the book you lent him. I'm sure he's had some time while he's been waiting for his ankle to heal, though. When he comes back to work, you can ask him about it again. Alright, let's move on to something else. YouTube. Let's do YouTube. Looks like most of your subscriptions are to Let's Players. Wow, Jacksepticeye is really still posting, huh? And ASMR channels. Most of these recommendeds are video essays, some compilations, and... Whoa. Those thumbnails got different really quickly. What is this? Your roommate comforts you after being stood up. Best friend turns possessive and pins you down. Yandere neighbor ties you up. You get more and more intriguing every minute. You know that, honey? Never would have guessed this about you. Maybe I should give a few of these a listen, see what this is all about. I can't give you what you need if I don't know what that is, right? Let me just have a look at your watch history, and I'll copy some of these links and send them to myself. Alright. Why don't we just have a peek at your desktop? Anything fun and interesting hanging out here? Oh, there's documents. Oh. Bootleg copy of SpongeBob SquarePants Employee of the Month. Interesting. Some old game mods you were sorting through. Huh. What's this folder called? OTSJ. What does that mean? Oh. Okay. So these are journal entries. On the spot journal. I get it. You did tell me once you're terrible at keeping up a regular one. Looks like you just start a new text file every time you want to write an entry. There's a lot more here than I would have expected for someone who's bad at journaling. Hey, gift horses and all that. Let's just pick one at random here. This was dated a couple months ago. OTSJ, back on my BS. It happened at work again today. Everyone could tell something was off with me for basically the whole day. It was such a nightmare. Even my neighbor, you know, the cute one I never shut up about. Could see I wasn't doing too hot when he saw me getting home. I must have looked like I got dragged through a ditch or something because he was so sweet and offered to do anything he could to help me. I told him that unless he was qualified to give me a brain transplant, I didn't think so, and we had a nice little laugh. I remember that. He didn't look that rough, though, just tired and upset. It's so far away. I wish he could help me, but what would I even tell him? Oh yeah, none of my coworkers responded to me when I said good morning today, and it sent me into a spiral where the voices in my head took turns telling me how much I don't matter and I couldn't be normal for the rest of the day. When was this? I need to make a note of that date. I'm pretty sure they'll still have security footage from then. It didn't help that the entire time I was talking to my neighbor, my brain was doing that dissociating thing. I think it's because he's so insanely good looking that I can't really believe he's talking to me. I know I said I got over that ages ago, but every now and then it just kind of hits me again. I'm just not used to guys like him being so nice to people like me. People like you? What does that even mean? I can't believe I'm flattered, honey, but it's not like we're a different species. What do you think you look like? Let's find a different entry. Here. This was from around the holidays. OTSJ talking myself down. I'm being ridiculous. I'm being patently, absolutely, completely ridiculous. Number one most ridiculous person in the universe. Me. Hand over the gestures hat so I may jingle my way into absurd obscurity. At least you still got a sense of humor. I talked to my parentheses unfairly hot close parentheses neighbor again today, and he told me that he listened to the playlist I sent him a couple days ago. Like the whole thing, multiple times, he says. If future me needs a second to buffer at the memory, that's okay, because apparently present me did too, and my jaw actually dropped. I remember that conversation too. We were both out on our balconies, and you looked so surprised. I thought the wind would blow you over the edge. Like, what do you mean you listened to it 3 times? What do you mean you were humming the songs on the way to work? I might have blacked out for a second. I don't remember if I made a human noise or not in response, but he said I could send him any more playlists I had. But you never did send me any more playlists. He's so nice to me. Why does he have to be so nice to me? Why does he have to be so sweet and so handsome and have such a nice voice? It makes my stupid brain go stupid places that it really shouldn't be going. I have to keep telling myself that I'm being insane if I think there's even an alternate universe where it's a possibility. Because there's not. It's not. I'm being ridiculous. I can't even name what it is because it's so ridiculous that I'd laugh out loud rereading it. Honey, is this really what's going on in your head? He's just nice. He's a good neighbor. What's the Mansfield Park line? Those who have not more must be satisfied with what they have. Well, I have not more, and I'll be satisfied with what I have, which is a very, very kind neighbor who is very busy with his own life that doesn't revolve around me, and doesn't need me sending him hour-long playlists every few days. Wanting more than that is just plain silly when I was never meant to have it. How many of these are there? OTSJ stuck in my head. OTSJ whining again. OTSJ, quit kidding yourself. OTSJ worked up over nothing. Okay, alright, I need to stop for a second. I need to take a breath. Are all of them like this? Okay, let's look at the positives for a second here. You're way more into me than I thought you were. That's good. That's really, really good. That makes a lot of my plans so much easier, but you also seem to believe it's impossible for me to even think about you, let alone... I've got to do something. I have to. This is... You can't go on like this, honey. You're going to destroy yourself with thoughts like that running around in your head. Alright. It looks like I've got some reading to do. I promise you, honey, you're not alone here, and I am going to take care of you. Just a second, I've got the kettle on. Hold on. Oh, hey there, Nay. Honey? What's wrong? Why are you crying? Shh, hey. It's all right. Just come here, honey. Come on. I've got you. It's okay. You're gonna be just fine. I'm right here. Just breathe. don't you come inside with me and you can tell me all about it, okay? And I'll do whatever I can to make it better. We'll see about that. And you're not a bother. Come on, honey. I'll make you some tea. Even if you don't like a hot drink, something warm to hold might help, yeah? Come on. Here, just sit tight for a second while I get that tea. I was just about to have a cup myself. You can use that quilt on the back of the couch if you want. You look like you're going to shake out of your skin. Actually, here, let me... There we go. Nice and cozy. I'll just be a second, all right? Sit tight. Don't go anywhere. Here you go, honey. This is a pretty good blend. I recommend at least giving it a few sips, but you can just hold it for a bit. Breathe in the scent. It's nice and calming. I can just sit here with you for a few minutes, maybe. Rub your shoulders like this. Yeah? Is that helping you some? Good. You alright? I've got you. Now, can you tell me what happened? Who made you cry like that? Yeah, I'm really not buying that. Just talk to me, honey, please. You can't say nobody did anything to you when you're this upset. Right, you said you had that birthday dinner you were going to tonight. Your friend Morgan, the one you visit sometimes on the weekends, they invited you, right? And some people from your office? You got there a little late, and most everyone was seated. Morgan didn't save you a seat? You two are pretty close, aren't you? Not anymore. What do you mean? So the only place left to sit was by... Okay, that's a name I haven't heard before. Who's Zach? Hey, you're all right. If you don't want to tell me, you don't have to, but you don't have to go either. You're upset, honey, and I don't want you to leave when you're feeling like this. I can just hold you for a little while. I don't need to, no. But I think you need it, and I want to do it, so here we are. Unless you want me to stop, I don't see a reason to let go. Do you want me to let go? So I'm not letting go. Tell me, or don't tell me, but you're staying right here until I can get a smile out of you. A genuine one. I'm starting to tell the difference with you. Zach is a friend of Morgan's, okay? And you two met through Morgan's group chat. He's married with 2 kids. And he keeps texting you privately. No, hey, I believe you. You're not... I know you don't mess around like that. You had no idea when he started talking to you, did you? Yeah, I'm sure he barely mentioned his spouse. Yeah, you mentioned once it's been hard to make friends since you moved here. You must have been relieved to have someone to just talk to, even if it wasn't in person. once you learned about his spouse, you tried to back off talking to him, knowing you those conversations probably weren't even anything his spouse had to be worried about, but typically you going out of your way for everyone else's comfort. Oh, nothing, don't worry about it. You should really try to drink some of that tea, honey. There you go. It's good, isn't it? So, when you arrived, the only place to sit was by Zach. Sorry, I just want to make sure I'm hearing you right. You told Morgan about this guy weeks ago. Okay, and you told them that he specifically said he couldn't wait to meet you in person. And they promised they'd act as a buffer for you tonight, but when you showed up, the only place to sit was directly next to this guy. Okay, keep going. Yes, you've told me about Sam. They're the one who trained you at the office when you first came on, right? They saw you freezing up and came over to help? And they switched seats with you. I'll have to do something for Sam as a thank you. Oh, hey, slow down. It's all right. Just take a breath. Honey, we've got all night. What were you saying? What happened on the ride home? Morgan was your ride home from the dinner, and they had the audacity to ask why you made a scene with Sam over the seats? And when you reminded them about Zach, they rolled their eyes at you. They asked if you seriously thought you were being flirted with. Shh. Come on, it's alright, it's alright. It's alright. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't believe they'd say something like that to you, especially after everything you told them. Come here, I've got you. You can let it all out. I don't mind. Shh, you're okay. You're okay. Just hold on. Yep, just like that. Shh. That's right. That's right. Did you finish your tea? I think you needed it. I can get you another cup if you... Okay, that's fine. I think anyone would be a little drowsy after a night like that. You can fall asleep here if you don't want to move. I really don't mind. No. You don't have to go anywhere. Really. I told you, I don't like the idea of you being alone right now. Oh, careful if you're going to stand. Hey, being used to it doesn't make it better. Watch your step there. Whoa. Hold on. I've got you. Here. Lean on me. You're so unsteady. You must be exhausted. Can you look at me? The room is spinning? Hey, it's all right, honey. I've got you. Just hold on to me. Don't worry. I won't let you fall. I've got you. Hey there, honey. You're okay. Just lay back for a second. Get your bearings. You're safe here. No one's going to hurt you. Yes, honey, it's me. You came to see me, remember? After the birthday dinner. You were upset and you got so tired on me so quickly. I brought you back to my room when you fell asleep. I wanted you to be more comfortable. The straps on your wrists and ankles are a necessary evil, and hopefully a temporary one. I made sure they were lined with something soft, and I triple checked that they wouldn't be too tight. I couldn't risk you trying to get away from me when you realized what I had planned. Hey, careful. Try not to talk too much just yet. That tea you had earlier can be a bit hard on your throat. You might not be able to speak above a whisper for a couple hours until that subsides, and you'll feel a little weak in your arms and legs. Here, I've got a water bottle. It's sealed. See? Will you have some? Good. Let me help you tilt up your head. There you go. Did that help any? Do you need a little more? Here. Oh, oh, I'm sorry. I got that down your neck. Let me just. There we are. Let me get your chin. That's a little better, right? You're looking better. Definitely more rested. Your face looks warmer, and your eyes. Maybe a little dazed still, but you seem less tired. Here, I'm gonna sit on the bed next to you. Don't worry, there's plenty of room. I'm gonna take your hand. Oh, honey, your fingers are a little cold. Let me try to warm them up. I'll rub your fingers a little bit. Why am I calling you honey? Because you're so sweet, silly. And maybe because you're so cute, like the little plastic bears. And that reaction. That reaction you had to two tiny compliments. Wide eyes looking anywhere but at me. Breathing getting heavier, mouth pressing into the saddest little frown. That's why you're here, honey. I'll admit, I didn't really have much of a plan for this. I think if I'd had a bit more time, I could have come up with something a little more cohesive, a little better thought out, but you have a way of stirring urgency in me that nothing else quite can. And after hearing what Morgan did to you, I can't wait to polish things. I can let you go another minute trapped inside that head of yours. Maybe I can explain it better if I just show you what I mean. What changed everything. OTSJ. The bottom line ran into. Hey. Hey. We're not doing that. You'll tear up your throat if you try to yell, and you'll only tire yourself out if you try to squirm. That tea I gave you is no joke. Keep interrupting if you want. I'll be keeping a tally and paying you back for it at the end. I told you, honey, I don't want you getting away before I'm finished. Just lay back and listen. Good. Now, OTSJ, the bottom line. Ran into my neighbor again on my way in from shopping with Morgan. I felt like some kind of blob creature, like that Harlan Ellison story, after trying on clothes with them for 2 hours, so I don't know how I stumbled through a conversation with him. He told me he watched the movie I told him about, so I was already in KO Town just from that, but then he said that he really liked it, and I I'll be honest, I fucking beefed it, chat. It took me 2 tries to get my voice working, and I said something along the lines of, I'm so glad you're the first person to say so. Like, basically admitting to him people think my taste in movies is trash. Morgan was right, there's a reason I'm still single, and this is it. I can't keep my composure for longer than 2 seconds around someone I like. Not that it really matters. I can't see a world where any of that is a possibility. The bottom line is, I can't imagine someone having romantic feelings for me. It just feels impossible. Completely disconnected from reality. I feel like Fanny saying I can never be important to anyone, but I don't have an Edmund to tell me it's not true. I will always be the last choice, or the convenient option, and I'm going to have to get used to it. I think something snapped in me when I read that. Oh, I was already so far gone on you. I had cleared the event horizon within weeks of you moving in. I think I had cameras in your kitchen and living room installed by the time you went on your first weekend trip home to see your family. That's twice now. You keep your laptop so close to you, always with you to work, always with you on trips out of town, that it was impossible to get my hands on it all this time. It wasn't until last week with your printer that I finally got the access I needed. I would have called it a gold mine of information, but I'm not sure I want to compare what I found to gold. I never knew that you felt this way about yourself. I knew your self-esteem wasn't great. I knew you thought I was cute, at least, but until I read this, I guess I didn't realize it was possible for you to think those things because they are so far from how I see you, from reality. It shocked me. It scared me. How long can someone go on thinking they don't matter before? So I can't let this go on. If I had more time, I would have put together something more elegant, maybe. But like I said, the bullshit with your so-called best friend moved up my timeline, and I'm just going to have to lay all my cards on the table. Can you look at me, honey, please? Okay. I love you. I'm in love with you. I have been since we met, and the fact that you're looking at me right now like you don't believe that is kind of destroying me, if I'm honest. I've never felt this strongly about anyone in my life, you know? But the second I saw you, it was like the sun had collapsed in on itself. You were all I could see when we first met, and you were struggling to get boxes in your front door. And yes, you gave yourself that bruise on your face when you saw me and ran into the doorframe. That's 3 interruptions now. I think it was right here, the apple of your cheek, that bruise. I had to drag you to my kitchen for a bag of frozen peas while you made every excuse under the sun for why you didn't have any help moving in. You picked a bad moving day, or everyone was working, or you didn't give anyone enough notice, or some other nonsense. You looked up at me with those soft, shiny eyes while I held the bag up to your face. Man, I was done for. You had me wrapped around your little finger before you even introduced yourself. And I should have been making that clear from the beginning, because without even realizing it, I've been making things worse. These entries, they were a real eye-opener. I've been wondering for months why you never said anything to me about the flowers I was sending to your work. 4. And yes, I was the secret admirer behind those flowers. Your birthday, the holidays, New Year's, Valentine's, when you were assigned to the Pots Project and when you absolutely killed it. Nothing big and showy, because I knew you'd hate to get too much attention, but a small token. Your favorite flowers to show you that you were being thought of, appreciated, loved. That was my side of it. That was my intention. That wasn't what happened, was it? You never told me. And security at your office doesn't capture sound, so I never knew until I read OTSJ Annual B-Day Pity Parade. That you barely had 2 hours with the very first arrangement. Just 2 hours to think happy thoughts before Morgan's head reared over the side of your cubicle and asked if you considered if they might be a prank. For months I wondered what they said that made your hand drop from feeling the pedals in the security footage. What made that soft, sweet smile on your face disappear after they talked to you. But in here, you talked about how once Morgan made the suggestion, you couldn't get it out of your head. After all, it made so much more sense that someone was making fun of you than actually being sincere. So every arrangement after that was just another joke. Another cue for you to look around and try to figure out who was trying to have a laugh at your expense. Another reason for you to cut yourself up on the cruel idea that you could never be wanted. Shh, shh, shh. Please don't flinch. It's just my hand on your cheek. I'm not going to hurt you, honey, I promise. I just want you to look at me. Look me in the eyes, please. Good. It's vital to me that you understand this. There is no reason in the world why you should not be important where you are known. To paraphrase the rest, you are incredibly intelligent, one of the sweetest people I've ever met, and you are so generous and selfless with your heart and your time. I can't think of anyone better qualified as a friend or companion. Can't you keep your eyes open for me, honey? Is it really too much? You must really begin to harden yourself to the idea of being worth looking at. I said I was teasing. I'm being dead serious, honey. You have these wild ideas about how you look, or how you think I think you look. Like we came from different planets and you're just too alien for me to find attractive. You wouldn't even just come out and say maybe he likes me in your private journals because you thought it was too ridiculous. Not on your end, because you never ran out of nice things to say about the way I look, or smell, or my voice, or... I won't lie, it was a decent ego boost to read how you thought of me, but the way you think of yourself... I don't really think what you've written about yourself needs repeating. You know what you wrote, and I really don't want to hear it. Instead, I'm going to tell you what I see when I look at you. Watching you smile is like watching the sun come up in the morning. There's a little hint of it at first, at the corners of your mouth, like the edge of pink and gold coming up over the horizon, and then it'll start to spread, like how the sky will start to lighten. Then, the next thing you know, the world is flooded with color and life, and you've got this little ball of serenity sitting in your chest because you know you just witnessed something magical. And the sunrise does something similar, I guess. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm telling you what it feels like when you smile at me. It's even worse when you laugh. Hell, I'm just useless for a while after that. I feel like I had some of that crazy Wonka soda that lifts you into the air. Nobody can get a coherent word out of me. I'll spend the rest of the day planning how to get you to laugh again like it's a new addiction. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm just addicted to you, because it's not just your smile or your laugh, it's everything. It's the way you look, the way you dress, the way you sound. I hear you sometimes through these paper-thin walls, and I turn on the cameras, and you're dancing around in those tiny shorts while you do your chores, and I'm totally mesmerized by the way you move. I could spend hours just watching you wash dishes and sing into the bottle brush, or try out the latest dance trend before you decide you're definitely not posting that, or spread out a new craft on your living room floor and spend days hopping and skipping over your plans. And then after a week or so, pack up the unfinished project and start on the next one. 7. You're really racking them up now. But my point stands. I am completely wrecked over you, honey. Mind, body, and soul. You have me completely under your spell. I can barely think about anything else. It's lucky I've got such a good position at my company already, or else my job might be in jeopardy. I'm so obsessed. It honestly boggles my mind that you haven't noticed, as careful as I've tried to be. I can't help but talk to you at least once a day, whether it's a text or in person, and I'm constantly leaving that balcony door open in the hopes that yours will open too. Doesn't it seem like I'm always out there when you are? It's because I can't get enough of you. I want to spend every second of my day in your presence, and I've been settling for scraps. Glimpses in the hall and chats on the balcony. I just can't take it anymore, honey. I need you to know how much I need you, how important you are to me. And after reading those journals, I knew that you would bolt if I gave you even half a chance. You're more like Fanny Price than you think. Almost as fearful of notice and praise as other people are of neglect. Except you feel both sides of it, don't you? The sting of neglect and the terror of being noticed. Because you know neglect will come sooner or later. Eventually, everyone decides you're too much or too little of something, or you stop being useful, or you start being a punching bag. Hey. Oh, honey. I can see the tears in those eyes. I'm sorry. I don't mean to upset you, but I promise it's going to be all right. You don't have to be afraid with me. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to get tired of you or suddenly realize this was all a waste of time. I've seen all your secrets already. I've read every awful thing about yourself that you think is true, and I'm still here. I still love you. Nothing is going to make me stop. Please, don't try to stop me. I told you. I knew you would have been a blot on the horizon by now if I didn't tie you down. You haven't tried to interrupt me once to deny that, have you? Exactly. And, well, after what I found in your YouTube watch history... Oh, yes, honey. If your journals weren't the gold I was looking for, the ASMR tab on your homepage certainly was. I knew after going through those videos that there was at least some small part of you that would like this. You might be a little scared that you can't move, but you know by now I'm not going to hurt you, right? You know that I love you too much to even think of it. You could maybe let yourself enjoy it. It's just you and me here. No one else would have to know that you let yourself be helpless at my mercy, that you liked it. Do you like it? Oh, you do. I felt that nod, honey. Couldn't even make yourself say the words, huh? That's okay. You can just keep nodding for me. You like feeling a little helpless, don't you? Trapped and cornered, unable to fight back, forced to listen to what I have to say. Yeah, that's what I thought. If I undo these straps, are you going to try to run from me? No, you won't run. You promise. There you go. Do you want my hands? You need help sitting up? Here, let me. Whoa! Honey, I got you. Just wrap your arms around me as tight as you need. I'll hold you as long as you want. I won't ever let you go if you say I don't have to. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. Yes, I promise. I'm not going to get tired of you. I'm never going to think you're too much or not enough. I love you, honey, and now that you know, I can finally show you. You can let me cook for you. I've learned how to make all your favorite foods, and I can't wait for you to try them. You can have movie nights at my place instead of Morgan's, and we'll watch anything you want. And you can talk or shush me or throw popcorn at my TV to your heart's content. We can cuddle up together on the couch, and I can read to you and scratch at your scalp until you fall asleep on top of... Honey? What's wrong? It sounds too good to be true. No, I don't think so. There's no such thing as too good for you. I think I'm going to count that towards your tally. You're already up to 8. Maybe I'll change it now so that I can count it whenever you argue with me about what you do and don't deserve. I think... I think 8 kisses for 8 interruptions sounds fair, don't you? Do you want to make it 9? We can make it 9 if you're going to argue with me again. That's what I thought. Now, can you look up at me, honey? There you go. Fuck those eyes of yours. You're gonna kill me one of these days looking at me like that. Exactly. You don't have to do anything. Now just hold still for me. That's 1. 7 more to go. 2. Oh, honey, just look at your face. Your cheeks must feel so hot. Is this already a little too much for you? Oh, that was very enthusiastic no. Then come here. You never thought that I would find you as irresistible as you find me, did you? And what do you think now? Oh, you might have been mistaken, is that it? It's alright, honey. I won't hold it against you. Especially if you keep giving me plenty of opportunities to prove you wrong.